All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Marakar Kwadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone of Ruel. Peace and blessings and citations to the hopeful elect, the Bayat Dawadah, the house of David. So we're just going to start you off with a scripture, right? This is Job 9 and 24. It says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And we know who the wicked is, Esau, Edom. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. Who's the ultimate judges? Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, the Israelites, right? If not, and the angels, right? If not, where and who is he? And we know who he is. It's Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, the devil, all right? The wicked. You see? All right, so now let's go into this here, right? So this says, AI designed universal coronavirus vaccine passes first human trial. So we know this thing ain't never been out the loop, man. The CV19, that ain't never been out the loop, you know? And look at the date, June 5th, 2026. What's today, June 7th? See, so this was 2 days ago. Okay? You see? It says scientists have successfully tested an AI-designed universal coronavirus vaccine in humans for the first time, finding it to be safe and well tolerated. The vaccine generated immune responses against multiple coronaviruses, including the SARS. And what did I speak about with SARS, man? Okay? I did a video on that, man. All right? CoV2. SARS, and related bat viruses, all madness, all BS, man. It says vaccines with pandemic potential. All right? It says by targeting features shared across an entire virus family, it aims to provide protection even as viruses evolve. Okay? It says the super agent is compatible with most vaccine delivery systems. In the trial, it is administered as DNA vaccine through a microfilled fluid jet. The needle-free delivery method offers an alternative to those with fear of needle-based injections. A new type of universal coronavirus vaccine has passed its first human clinical trial, making an important step towards border protection against future virus outbreaks. Fucking devils, man. All right? Just got these fucking devils, man. All right? You see? Let's continue on, man. It says, developed by researchers at the University of Cambridge and the University of Spin Out Company, right? Dalsenic Vax, right? DVX. It says the experimental. All right? Let's go into the word experimental. All right? An experiment. You see? Experimental, having experience, right? Meaning based on experiment, meaning for the sake of an experiment, action of observing or testing, and observation, test, or trial. Also, piece of evidence, right? Empirical proof. It says future of magic or sorcery. Cunning enchantment, magic spell, trial, proof, example, lesson, sign, indication, right? Experiment, to try, test, all right? Test out of, you see? Experimented, test, okay? So these people are experimented, they're tested, there's sorcery, witchcraft, magic, man. All right? Do you believe in magic? All that madness, man. All right? Okay? So let's go back in here, man. It says experimental vaccine was found to be safe and caused no significant side effects in a study involving 39 healthy volunteers. Unlike a conventional vaccine that targeted specific virus strains, the vaccine was designed to protect against multiple members of the SARS-CoV coronavirus family, the group that includes SARS-CoV-2, the virus responsibly for the COVID-19 pandemic, as well as SARS and several related bat coronaviruses that could potentially spill over into humans in the future. Hey, yo, man, if this man is not the devil, then I don't know who is, man. All right? If this is not the devil, then who is? Then who is the devil? If the so-called white man is not the devil, then who is? All right? Damn devil, man. Okay? It says the trial showed that the vaccine stimulated immune responses not only against SARS-CoV-2 and SARS, but also against related bat viruses that have not yet infected humans. Some damn bat virus. Ain't no damn bat virus, man. Bunch of damn lies, man. All right? It says AI designed vaccine technology. The study also marked another milestone. It was the first time a vaccine whose active ingredient was created entirely through computer simulations was tested in people. Researchers used artificial intelligence, see, look at that, AI, okay, and machine learning to design what they call a super agent, right? It says the antigen is the component of vaccine that trains an immune system to recognize and fight infection. Rather than focusing on a single virus strand, the AI system analyzed genetic information from SARS-CoV coronavirus collected through surveillance programs worldwide. Using this information and identified features shared across the entire virus group and combined them into a single vaccine antigen. Okay? The goal is to create protection not only from against known viruses, but also against future strands that have not yet emerged. And so what they're telling you is that they're gonna keep bringing more pestilences, man, which is created down in a laboratory, right? Over in the CDC, right? The Center Disease Control. And I don't even know why they call it. You got to pay attention to words because they don't control the diseases that they create. You see? It says this trial proves the safety of an entire new way of designing vaccines. The technology uses the AI-designed super antigen to provide lasting protection against a broad range of viruses. For example, the Ebola group and the SARS-CoV coronavirus group, even as they mutate. Researchers believe that some strategy could eventually be applied to other virus families, including Ebola viruses and influenza viruses. Moving beyond contrast vaccine updates, it says many current vaccines, including seasonal flu shots and updated COVID-19 vaccines, are designed around virus strands around circulating in people. It says because viruses evolve continuously, vaccines often need regular reformation and annual updates. Professor Jonathan Henney from the lab of viral zoonetics in the University of Cambridge Department of Veterinary Medicine, who lead the scientific research, said the new approach could help solve that problem. We've converted vaccine development from becoming reactive to being future-proof. Our vaccines will continue to provide protection against viruses even as they mutate to new strands, said Henney. All right, let me see. There's a lot here, so let's continue on reading. It says, he added, we have overcome the problem in traditional vaccines which have limited protection and means, and we are escaped what what is that? The constant circle of chasing the virus variants circulating in humans and updating the vaccines to try to catch up like a dog chasing its tail. By targeting futures shared across an entire virus family, researchers hope the vaccine will remain effective even as new variants appear. Human clinical trial results. It says volunteers between the ages of 18 and 50 received the vaccine at National Institute for Health and Care Research, the NIHR, clinical research facilities in Southampton and Cambridge. It says the study has sponsored the University Hospital Southampton of NHS Foundation Trust, the UHSFT. The vaccine super antigen can be used with several different vaccine delivery platforms. In the trial, researchers developed it as a DNA vaccine using a microfluid jet system. Because the method does not require a needle, it could offer an alternative for people who are comfortable with injections. Researchers also believe it may make large-scale vaccination campaigns easier and faster, particularly in settings where traditional injections are more difficult to administer. It says before human testing began, animal studies showed that the vaccine could generate strong immune responses against multiple coronaviruses. It says the vaccine shall request additional testing before it become available for public use. A large phase 2 study is planned to evolve immune responses in broader and more diverse groups of participants and to confirm the vaccine's ability to generate strong and wide-ranging protection. Preparing for future pandemic threats. It says scientists say that the need for broader vaccine protection remains urgent because many potential dangerous viruses continue to circulate in animals around the world. Viruses like influenza, coronavirus, and the Ebola group are evolving continuously, and by the time vaccines are rolled out, they may be poorly matched. The current reactive vaccine system struggles to keep pace, said Professor Saul Fias from the University of Southampton, the trial's chief investigator. He added that the new class of universal vaccines and future-proof. They not only protect against many variants simultaneously, but potentially against related viruses that haven't yet emerged and split over to humans. If we can develop the clinical advance this new class of viruses, of vaccines, Salakia, before a virus outbreak begins, millions of lives could be saved, lockdowns avoided, and the economy preserved. Professor Marian Knight, scientific director for the NIHR infrastructure, described the results as an important advance. The remarkable success of the AI-designed super antigen trial marks a pivotal leap forward in our ability to deliver broad-lasting viral protection, she added. The milestone was only made possible through partnerships between the life science sector and our world-class NIHR infrastructure in Cambridge and Southampton, whose clinical research facilities provide the vital experience and expertise and environment need to safety fast track this innovation and bring it one big step closer to participants, to patients or to participants. Salakia. Researchers noted that the SARS-CoV-2 and other Sabaric, Sabico coronavirus remain public health concerns at the time, and other viruses continue to circulate in animals and can potentially cross into humans, although it is impossible to predict what viruses might emerge next or when. All right, so, as you can see down here, right, all these down there. All right, so let's get into some scriptures, Get out of there. Let's get out of there. Let's get into some scriptures. All right, let me get Micah 2:1. This is Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. And who's working evil upon these devils? All right, these devils, man. Okay, starting with the super elite banking family, starting with that Kill Gates. You see? All right? It says who was a technocrat, right? Because he's a part of that. You see? It says when the morning is light, they practice it is because it's in the power of their hand. You see? Because it is in the power of their hand and power of these devil's hands, man. All right? Let me get Psalm 71. Psalm 71:2. It says, deliver me in thy righteousness, and cause me to escape, right? And that's what we asking, like, cause us to escape, man. We brothers throw up prayers daily to Yahweh Shem Yahushai on a daily, man. Cause us to escape out of this place, man. We know we got to go through this. Jeremiah 30:7, Daniel 12:1, Matthew the 24th chapter. We know we got to go through all this, the MOTB, which is the mark of the beast. We know we got to be, hey, listen, we asking the Lord to deliver us out of here, man. All right. It says, deliver me in thy righteousness and cause me to escape. Incline thy ear unto me and save me. You see? All right. Let me go down here to verse 4. It says, deliver me, O my power, Yahweh, out of the hand of the wicked, out of the hand of the unrighteous and cruel man. Because this man is unrighteous and he's cruel. You see? He's a wicked spirit, man. This man is death is in this man's mind. That's all this man thinks about is death. All right? You see? Matter of fact, let me go here. Revelation 6 and verse number 8. Right? It says, and he looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him, and power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth to kill with the sword, and with hunger, and with death, and with the beast of the earth. You see? Okay? Let me get Psalm the 36th chapter. Psalm the 36th chapter. Right? And let's go to the third verse. It says, the words of his mouth are iniquity and deceit, and he have left off to be wise and to do good. He devises mischief upon his bed. He setteth himself in a way that is not good, and he abhorreth not evil. Let's read it in the NLT. Right? Because it sounds real good in the NLT. Verses 3 and verse 4. It says, everything they say is crooked and deceitful. They refuse to act wisely or to do good. They lie awake at night hatching sinful plots. Their actions are never good. They make no attempt to turn from evil. You see? And that's these devils. That's the so-called white man. The Edomites, really starting with the super elite, the banking families. Right? Okay? All right, let me go to Psalms 37 and 35. Right? It says, I have seen the wicked in great power and spreading himself like a green bay tree. That's right. And the wicked has spread himself all over the earth like a green bay tree. Like when a green bay tree grows out, it grows out big. That's how the wicked then spread out all over the earth, man. Wickedness it could spread superly all over the earth, man. That's why this man's got to be taken out. You see? That's why Yahweh Shem Yahushai got to take this man out. He got to be destroyed, and he's going to be destroyed. You see, once they let off them missiles, they come from the outer atmosphere, right? And our big brother Yahushai come back, because Yahushai don't know when he's coming back. It's up to the Father. It's up to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh. He don't even know, But, hey, listen, when the Lord does make that call, which I pray he makes that call sooner than ever, man. I want out of this fucking place, man. The women are wicked. These niggas, these YNs are all wicked. This place has to go. It has to be destroyed. It has to, it has to go. This shit is through. You see? All right? Job 21. I'm going to go to Job 21. Job 21 and 29. All right, we almost done, brothers. It says, have ye not asked them that go by the way? Oh. Hold on. Is this the right? Is that what I wanted? Hold on. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. It says, have ye not asked them that go by the way? And do ye not know their tokens? Right. And do you not know their tokens, their signs? You see? Let me get Job 21 and 16. This is Job 21 and 16. It says, lo, their good is not in their hand, and the counsel of the wicked is far from me. You see? And the counsel of the wicked of the Lord is far from them, man. Okay? These devils, man. All right? Damn devils, man. They gotta be, hey, man, listen, they gotta go. All right? They gotta go. They gotta get up out of here, man. And they going into slavery, man. Starting with the super elite banking families, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Oppenheimers, the DuPonts, the Gettys, and all the other top 13 Illuminati top bloodline families, right, which are all Edomites. They're all going into slavery. You see, they're going to be the first fruits of slavery. All right, let me get my last scripture in the book of Psalms. All right, Psalm, the 64th chapter, right, in the second verse. It says, hide me from the secret counsels of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. Okay? Who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. Right? That they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly they do shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil matter, and they commune of laying snares privately, and they say, who shall see them? You see? And that's these devils, man. All right? So hey, man, listen, they got to go. They got to go. Okay? And so with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Marakah Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who well. Peace and blessings and citations to the hopeful elect, the Bayat, the Wadah, the Al David, Kwam Yasha Allah, Abad Babal, repent ye, for the kingdom of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai is at hand. Shalom.